Dawn breaks at the Bala Lake camp in Snowdonia, and the team are blessed with still weather. Today, Guy Martin will see if 5 months' work has paid off, as he tries to set the distance record for riding a motorcycle across water.
If there's ever a day to break a record, it's today.
2 local carpenters, Owen and his brother Ian, are helping Guy install a ramp, despite the language barrier.
Ti'n bach yn strap ma wan I ffrant y bwced. Reit, dyn ni'n mynd I roed strap amdan. Iawn? Okay?
I got a bit of a gist, I got the strap bit.
They get the ramp lined up to the team's satisfaction.
We're trying to get the least amount of drop going into the water as possible. If there's any drop as the bike enters the water, then the downward momentum could cause the front wheel to catch and it'll just wipe out. So we want a really gradual slope down into the water.
3 tons of sand is used to make the approach as smooth as possible, and fluorescent poles mark the edge of the track so Guy knows where to aim for. It's time to ride. The rescue team move into position. A crowd begins to gather.
Get the skid lid on, should we go for it? You can think about things too much, can't you? Any words of wisdom from you, boys?
Proceed with alacrity.
That means give it the berries.
Yeah, give it everything.
But if you feel unstable on that surface, yeah, you know, no shame in aborting early.
Yeah. By the way, we want the bike back.
That really ain't down to me.
The onboard camera continues to work as the bike plunges to the lake bed, 30 meters below. It takes just 5 seconds to sink into total darkness.
Whoa, watch it, Smith. You all right? Yeah. Sit down, buddy.
Privately, the team had hoped to cover 50 meters. This was little more than 30. There's clearly something seriously wrong.
Crap.
And to make matters worse, the bike's buoy came loose on the approach, snagging a marker pole, making it detach underwater.
Any sign of where the bike is?
The divers will have to search the pitch-black depths using touch alone. While everyone keeps their fingers crossed, Guy and the team analyse what went wrong.
Oh, that's brilliant, the way you've got...
They check if Guy's body position was balanced.
I couldn't have really been any further back there, could I?
The position was perfect.
Yeah. Now what's happening there?
The front end's gone down a bit.
And that's the porpoise effect.
Right, yes. And that's not by not entering the water as flat as possible.
Flat trajectory.
Right, yes.
The ramp isn't flat enough. Its 5-degree angle delivered the bike with too much downward energy, making it bounce off the surface of the water. Then it bounced again, much higher, the so-called porpoising effect. The heavy landing unseated Guy.
Just a blur. Sky, water, water. It's not nice.
1, 2, 3.
The solution is to make the ramp's angle shallower by raising its end 10 inches. Everyone helps, in the hope the bike will be found, and there will be a second run.
To be honest, at this point, it's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good. We've got to be the eternal optimists, them boys know what they're doing.
The first divers reach the maximum time limit for being underwater and are replaced by a second team.
Oh, yeah, he's just going down now.
Yeah.
After 1 hour, the bike still hasn't been found.
This is where I worry. Are we going to get it back? You know.
Then, 36 metres down, with less than a metre's visibility, a rear wheel is seen through the stirred-up silt. They found it.
Hey up, hey up, hey up.
Orange flotation bags are attached and inflated. The bike comes back to the surface.
There we go, that's a motorbike. Right, let's get cracking, we get the overalls on.
The team drain the engine, dry the filters,
That oil change is the main thing.
and change the oil, which has become emulsified with water. The pressure down at 36 metres is 3.5 times what we experience at sea level. So water may have been forced into the most inaccessible parts of the electrics. Guy can't make the bike start and hands over to Dave for one last try. Amazingly, the bike works.
What do you reckon?
The ramp has been levelled and Guy's ready for another attempt. Almost.
We all right? 10 minutes. Thanks very much. Right, spot on. Right, pre-race poo, and we're going to go for it.
We've improved our chances, but still 50-50. But let's be positive. I'm not getting wet. He is.
It's down to you now, mate.
I'll have a cup of tea ready for you when you get out of the water.
Make us all happy.
That's definitely better, definitely better.
It's a spectacular success and easily the longest run Guy's ever done.
He was producing thrust, so, you know, he was actually driving there. Looked very good.
But travelling at such speed makes a final impact shockingly heavy.
I must have been doing 30 mile an hour, hitting the water with my head first at 30 mile an hour. That's going to hurt. And I think I'm feeling it a bit now. I've took the smack on the head, I don't know that. It's like you've had, you know, a couple of 3 pints. You know about it. I've had a bit. But I'm all right. I'm all right. No one's died. No one's died.
There's the bike.
The marker buoy stayed attached, so the bike is found swiftly. But with the weather taking a turn for the worse, there isn't time for another run.
Let's call it a draw. Call it a draw.
Mike the surveyor is in charge of all measurements and has a verdict on how many metres were officially covered.
So, Mike, what have we done?
63.56 and, you know, congratulations, that is a world record.
Well done, Guy.
Pretty much.
I think it's a bloody good achievement, to be perfectly honest. I look at that and think, I'd never ever want to do that.
Good on you, Guy. Let's do it again someday.
Yeah,
It's been fun.
You are a nutter, Guy.
Very much.
And you're prepared to go further, that's the thing, you haven't learnt, have you?
No.
Cheers.
Guinness would only print the achievement in their book of world records had 100 metres been reached. But Guy's incredible 63 metres effort, well over half a football pitch, still stands as the longest distance ever ridden by a motorcycle on water.
There's nothing easy about that. Nothing easy. But if you fancy it, talk's cheap. Talk is cheap. After you.